What people don't get to see after they die is the very reason why an estate plan matters. There are many decisions that have to be made after you die. Not all of them will be easy, and not everyone will agree on everything. Sometimes it's the smallest things that can spark the biggest arguments. Hi, I'm Antoinette Bone, estate planning, probate, elder law, and guardianship attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. In today's video, we shine the light on what friends and families go through after the death of a loved one and how having an estate plan in place could help make things a whole lot easier on them. You may not think that it matters, but it does. It matters to the person you left behind, the one that has to deal with everything, whether that be your spouse or a child or sibling. It matters to them. It makes it a lot easier for them if there's a plan in place so that they know what you want to have done and they know who you want to be in charge. The reality is that if you had poor family dynamics before your death, it does not improve after you die. The kumbaya moment doesn't typically happen after you are gone. If your kids didn't know your second or third spouse, well, that relationship simply does not improve after your death. Is your surviving spouse living in the home you bought during your first marriage? Do you think your kids want them to remain in their family home? Even if the house is community property with your second spouse, if you fail to leave a will naming your spouse as a beneficiary of your half, you make them co-tenants with your kids. Is that the result you really wanted? It's probably not what your spouse wants. When it comes to your remains, you may not think that it makes a difference in terms of making plans for your burial, but it does. People fight over funeral arrangements. They fight over what you should be buried in, whether you should wear eyeglasses or not, whether you should be buried or cremated. They fight over who should be in control of the process. Did you prepay for your burial? If not, then there's likely to be a dispute over contributions to be made from everyone so that you can be buried or cremated. If there is an only child or an estranged child, are they willing to pay for your burial? But more importantly, do they have the financial resources to pay for your burial? Because dying is not inexpensive. While planning is important to every family, blended families can be at risk for a great deal more disharmony and discord after the death of the patriarch or matriarch. It's amazing how even estranged children feel entitled to your assets when you are gone, even if they haven't spoken to you for a decade. Having documents in place takes away a lot of that strife, and it creates a much better situation for the person that is left behind to handle all of your affairs. These scenarios will most probably be just the beginning of their ordeal. Are they prepared to handle more challenging situations to come? Aside from the family drama that can occur, there is the responsibility of doing what is necessary to wrap up your affairs legally. The probate or trust administration process can wear on people. If there is no will or trust, the process will be longer and more expensive, and the longer the family discord will go on. I cannot stress enough how having a plan in place makes the entire process of dealing with your affairs a whole lot easier for the people or persons that are left behind to deal with your death. I'm Antoinette Bone, estate planning, probate, elder law, and guardianship attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Let's get started on your estate plan, shall we? Call my office today at 817-462-5454 or email info@abonelaw.com to set an appointment. I would be happy to assist you. And if you found this content useful and would like to see more like it, Please subscribe to my page and don't forget to tell your family and friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.